Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we are going to play with Vercingétorix, pretty much the tank from the loot boxes, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the last tank left for us to review. And I must admit, I delayed this review for quite a bit because I do not understand the tank yet. I played quite a bit on the press account. I played yesterday for a couple of games on my main account. Pretty much every niche content creator got, if you are CC, you got the tanks, you participated in the loot boxes, or you didn't participate in the loot boxes, no questions asked, right? So there is two questions. Should I keep the tanks or wait until they will appear in the game in more legit ways and then start marking them or start playing with them, or just mark them whenever we will have a choice or a chance to do so? I'm curious about your opinion about it. Please leave it in the comment section down below. And where the review goes, I think we need to take a look at it now as any other tank. We waited until event is gone, so pretty much we cannot influence absolutely anything anymore, so that's great, that's beautiful, and that's absolutely amazing. Now, speaking about the tank, it did not impress me whatsoever. I think the gun handling is kind of annoying from this tank. You have two weak spots on top. On the flat ground, you are kind of paper. You kind of need to be playing hold down and using your -8 degrees of the gun depression, which is quite hard thing to do. Although it's not so simple to penetrate this mother trucking tank overall, you need to aim somewhere near the gun or alternatively cupola. So overall, not horrible, although keep this in mind, you can penetrate this tank near the tracks if he is using a bit of the gun depression and it happened to be that you are seeing the tank this way, right? You can penetrate in this way. But I don't really think the armor is the main issue of this vehicle. For me personally, what I feel the most playing with this tank, I feel like the gun handling is significantly bigger deal or deal breaker, if you know what I mean. In one game, I couldn't hit absolutely anything with this tank. Another game, I am hitting okay. How the things will look like, you will see two live games now whenever I am explaining this tank and sharing my thoughts. And you are going to see the great game which we crafted yesterday on the Lakeville. We had pretty much tank requests via donations, and all donations were going to our mod team, right? So that's why it happened to be that I played with this vehicle on my main account, because otherwise I would have avoided that. Anyways, it is how it is, no complaints, no regrets. Let's try to make this mother trucking tank work. So, what is so unique about this tank, or what is so crazy? So pretty much the situation is same like CS63. You have the speedy mode. In the speedy mode, you are relocating relatively quick from sector A to sector B, but you have no gun. So pretty much good bloody luck hitting with this pile of kaku whenever you are on the speedy mode. Good luck. I mean, you can fit 7 moons into this. It's crazy. So good luck hitting anything, right? Plus, if it is not enough, even in the accurate mode, you are kind of struggling with this tank. You know what? I think the closest comparison to this vehicle would be CS63, believe me or not. I think this is the closest tank to compare this vehicle to. Yeah, I think this is the most legit comparison, fellas. Now, where the gun handling goes, you can see that yourself. That looks like a pile of kaku, right? Definitely far away from being ideal. We are trying to escape before it's too late. Beautiful. And now we have a dildo, and you know what that means? That means dildo has a couple of the cupolas. That was a mistake to take this position if you simply have no armor whatsoever. Although, as you can see, the luck isn't here, and we are not penetrating the easy shots here. That's okay. Relax, take it easy, we are hitting. That is okay. So what I was about to say, it is like CS63, you are getting random bounces once in a while, you can ram someone. Whenever you are on the siege mode, it is completely fine, there is no complaints, no regrets from my point of view, where this tank goes ramming wise or relocation wise, if you know what I mean. It truly could be significantly worse. Now, Donkevica just fired, so what that means we can just simply try to track him. Beautiful tracking from our side, that is completely fine. Now Donkevica is thinking that he can show the dominance towards us, and probably he can, but luckily for us he missed, that's great. And now since we are sticking our gun into his ass, if you know what I mean, we just simply could bully him like there is no tomorrow. That was good and that was completely fine. Speaking about completely fine, we clearly see that Mr. Tiger 2 is making some silly goose mistakes over there. So all we need to do for a full happiness is to hit him and to beat the living crap out of him, which we are doing very, very successfully at this point in time. I am aware of the Sioux sniper over there. I am aware of that. You son of the banana, would you be so kind to eat kako? Unbelievable. What a Sioux. What a greedy mother trucker, don't you think so? Good, we eliminated the Tiger 2, and we could brawl with this tank. You cannot say that we couldn't hit absolutely anything, or we couldn't play aggressively. We actually could, and we did. And we were pretty successful as well. I would not say that was the worst thing ever, but you see where the problem starts. Unreliable gun. This is the biggest issue. Once you are hitting the long-range shots without any questions asked, and other time you are missing absolutely everything, which is weird, sad, and just big fat disappointing. Now we have done the impossible. We have hit pixel with this vehicle, right? Very, very, very weird vehicle. Straight up just weird vehicle, fellas. Just weird vehicle. It's okay, let's wait for a second. We are aiming for a tracking shot, so he will waste his repair kit. This is exactly what we are looking for. The next victim for us is going to be this Gusor. I am waiting until he gets involved, so we are hitting him in the side once again. Beautiful. Now if he would think about going backwards, that would be a mistake from his side, so we are hitting him once again. Beautiful. And now what I would love to do, I would love to eliminate this Sioux. You see what a weird gun. What a bloody weird gun. You hit, you miss, you hit. Very, very weird. Extremely unreliable, fellas, I'm telling you. And honestly speaking, I don't really think that this vehicle is worth that much. I would say for a tier 9 standards, this is either average or either tiny touch a bit above average where the tank goes, right? And I rated this vehicle accordingly. I rated this vehicle to 3.5 mark of excellence, or however you would call this. 3.5 I think is very, very legit rating, right? What we have done here, that's good. That is very, very good. By the way, this game is hands down the best game which I have had with this tank. Even when playing on the press account or something, combined everything, right? That is just straight up. Okay, that was shit. It's okay. I messed up over there. I overestimated my powers. Doesn't really matter. Changes absolutely nothing. The best game which I had with this tank so far. And I know I'm talking a lot of crap about this tank, right? I'm not making this stuff up. I am talking quite a bit of crap, and we made it work. Maybe that is the way to success, fellas, just to talk as much crap as we physically and possibly can about the tank, and then the tank will behave nicely, and then everything is going to be Gucci. What do you think about that? Very, very, very weird. And once again, don't get me wrong, I am very, very happy with the game that we played, and very first Ace Wanker. Beautiful. Solid performance, very, very nice. Ace, high caliber, 5.9 thousand damage, 900 assisting damage, 4 kills. Beautiful, very, very good. And we have 147,000 profits as well, although some of them are coming from completing mission. Very interesting. GG, fellas. Okay, round number 2, Pearl River Encounter Battle. Very interesting. Tier 10 matchmaking. This time we are going to be quite aggressive. We are going to try to make as much pressure as we physically and possibly can, and we will try to beat the living crap out of the enemies playing here, right? That's what we are going to be doing. All I need, honestly, for a full happiness is to have maybe one guy going with me and not to meet the lemming train of the enemies. If it happened to be that we met a lemming train, well, rest is history and we are going to get slapped for obvious reasons. But let's hope for the best, fellas. Let's hope for the best. Beautiful, we arrived into position with our speedy mode, and now we will try to play hold down. Do we see anyone here? So far, nothing. Okay. Aha. Leo 1. Leo 1 and STB. Very interesting. So we have the 3 mother trucking tanks already playing over there. Good. Good. I am trying to punish them. Oh, this Leo is slaughtering me. This Leo is hitting every and each cupola shot without any issues whatsoever. Yeah, that is a bit of the issue, don't you think so? That is a bit of the issue if you would ask me. Yeah, armor doesn't really last against the higher tiers. What do you think about that? Would love to see that we could punish them, but we cannot. I am just getting slaughtered right there, honestly. Yeah, this is another fear play and fear point, fellas. We have some snipers in the back, but what's from that? Can we? Beautiful, we hit him. Oh, he has enough of the gun depression, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Yeah, look, in this type of situation, we went in front, but we met quite a bit of the forces. But even one-on-one, it would be a big fat problem whenever you are meeting guys like this. I knew the risk that I am taking. I am very, very well aware of that. Maybe I expected a bit more support from the Esterva. But maybe he simply couldn't see the Leopard here and pretty much all of us got slaughtered. Either way, I'm not afraid to show the game like this. This is what speedy mode can do to you. You are getting into position first and you are getting slaughtered. They had more guns, no complaints, no regrets. Yeah, fellas, this describes my attitude towards this tank, right? On the one hand, you can play like a champion. On the other hand, you are having a situation like this whenever you are getting slaughtered, and there is nothing what you can do about that, right? This is how I feel like. For me, this is the perfect description of this tank. It's okay, I'm not crying about it, I'm accepting it. After 2 games, our performance is 3,500 average and 400 assisting damage. Now you are going to see the brawling situation from the live stream, right? Whenever we had a tank request for this tank, and I think we made it work. But once again, extremely difficult mother trucking tank to play with, and it was just, all I felt while playing with this tank was frustration. Unfortunately, but it is the case. Anyways, let's teleport straight into the action. No missions after reaching certain amount of the donations. It's not about certain amount of the donations, it's about the time. If I will keep making the tank requests, I will never finish the stream, right? So it's impossible. Will you stream tomorrow? Yes, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Now I'm giving you everything what I physically and possibly can. Last month was lazy from my side. I effed up. There were drops or there were no drops. Doesn't really matter. I had family activities to do, right? So this month I will try to do my best in order to give you as much as I physically and possibly can back. That is the goal. That is the goal. As much as I physically and possibly can. Plan for tomorrow, marking or re-rating? I missed marking. Too fast to be furious. I truly missed marking, but I think re-rating is the proper way to do the things. Okay, mate. Thank you very much for 16. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Oh, what is this tank? The latest loot box tank. Oh, yeah. JSD, thank you very much for 26. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciate you. And Kemi, thank you very much for 16 as well. Thank you, Kemi. So far, this is better. Oh, yeah. Borat is in the mid, but our team... Maybe middle? Do I want to go middle? Not really. Richman, thank you very much for 21. Thank you, sir. Yo, any tips for starting streaming? My part, just enjoy yourself. Do what you enjoy, have a schedule, and keep it up. Don't expect anything, because streaming is not so straightforward that you start streaming and you can make your living or you are getting donations. It doesn't work this way. It takes very long time to build the audience and public and whatnot, right? And just be yourself. Have fun, play the game, and enjoy yourself. This gun is so fucking derpy, it's not even funny. It is not even funny how derpy this son of the banana is. Never mind. I'm happy with Resident Evil 9 now. I don't care. I do not follow any other games. I cannot get catch for anything. So I need to focus on what do I do. Pierdo. I do not understand this tank yet. In some games it feels okay, and in some games I want to cut this tank throat. You know what I mean? Godpack, go sleep, Kulva! Nice live battle for a YouTube video. YouTube, hello! Hi! Beautiful, will you look at that? I spent the whole day with you today, scaling the most peaceful and and enjoyable day. Thank you. You are very, very welcome, mate. You are very, very welcome. Yeah, that was a good game. I do not hate it. I do not hate it. That was a good game. 5.6 thousand damage, 900 assisting damage, first class, steel wall, high caliber, Confederate medal.
yeah.
We bounced quite a bit, we did some stuff, right? But gun, I would not call this gun ideal by any shape or any form. 93,000 profits as well, good. And we are back. My opinion stays the same. I don't think that this tank is absolutely amazing. I don't think it is excellent. If you haven't managed to get this tank, you haven't lost anything. If you have this vehicle, congratulations. Play some games and forget about it afterwards. Overall, not impressed, nothing too crazy, nothing unusual, not the tank which I would look forward to get on any of my accounts. That being said, thank you very much for watching and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.